Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd, coming at you with a bot update. No intro on this one because this one might be long, so I just want to get it over with and done. Yes, this is a red week. So obviously we basically ran up, hit a wall at 59K, printed a lower high here, and then just dumped. So there was signs and indications of this trade, and I actually took this trade and posted this trade out for our members. The first short was alerted at 56 to 57,500 entry May 11th via the alert service. I'm just going to pull that up for everybody that has the alert service. I hope you took that one. Just bear with me for a sec. Here it is. So this is the first one. This is going to be 2 days ago. Short entry on BTC, 56,000 to 57.5. Enter some now, leave room for DCA if we run up to 57.5. Tight stop at 60K. Type stop is right above the high of this formation here. So what I was looking for here was a pop up for a lower high and then a rejection down. Good risk to reward. There was the take profits. There was everything. Short right above the candle body highs. So that was the first alert on it. This would have been the 11th, kind of in the morning. Now the second alert would have been BTC signals bought this. So my trade was somewhere in here. Let's just actually pull that open. So current price is 55.9 1/4. So 55.9 1/4. So right about there. That's pretty good entry, right? Runs up, we hit 57.89, kind of overshot it a little bit, but that's fine. If you caught that in the 57 to 57.5 range, you are mint and you are lit. Now come on back to BTC signals bot. BTC signals bot is something that everyone should be aware of by now. And if you're not, you need to check this out. So I've posted all of the information on how you use this. You need to enter at trend change only. So an example of trend change would be from here to here. So it's pretty accurate. Right here we get a 56.9 1/4 all the way up to 57.4 1/4. That's a pretty good trade if you take that. And then it flips short from $56,143, which was yesterday at approximately 9 in the morning. So if that's my time, that's the 12th at 9 in the morning. That catches it right around here at this candle close. So obviously I caught it the day earlier with the entry, with run up, with room to build that short up based on the thesis that there was going to be a lower high formed. So you could have taken that one if you had the alert service. If you didn't catch that one, you should have caught the one on the 1 hour signals bot, which is right around here, 9 o'clock, because then that flips all the way down. And so the way we have this set up is that this prints, as long as it's still a short condition, it'll print you track history or a track record of every signal. And so you could just watch this thing dropping in real time, 49.50, 50, 48, 47. Now, obviously, the main wick down here was down to 46K just on spot chart. So if you caught that there and was able to exit, that is absolutely perfect. So now the next thing is what did we do after that? Well, so we caught that here. If you're with me in alert service trading the other day, we ripped some longs. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we ripped some longs up to here, closed kind of right around there, and then we alerted a second short. Now the second short was alerting another leg down in the market cycle channel, May 12th, 354. So that's gonna be somewhere in here. Let's go back to market cycle. Let's check that out. That is in here. So what did I notice here? Noticing a rounding bottom on tether dominance. So this is tracking the divergences between the assets. So where's the money going? Is the money going into alts, BTC and ETH, or is it going into Tether and stablecoins? So noticing, a rounding bottom on Tether dominance, add everyone on market cycle chart. Total to ETH looking extended, however, maintaining run up on the hourly since above alert May 30th on alt longs. Please trade safely, may see another leg down for BTC ETH total 2. May be good to reduce risk on long bots. Now, after you see a 56 to 50K pullback, You could take that how you want to. I disabled all my long bots. I just sat that one out. I took a short trade on it because basically you look at this rounded bottom, you measure this, and then that's your projected pattern or move on the way up. Now, and if I pull that open here, let's just take a look at what it actually did, just so that you could see. On the 5 minute, don't care about the 5 minute, go to the hourly. Yeah, we pretty much got that. So if I drew out that there, maybe you didn't quite get that full move, 11% move. So if I measure here, you got 8.3. So there might still be some more downside, especially with all this FUD coming out about, Binance news and this and that. So where I'm going with this is there is multiple areas that you could have been short from this and or could have saved yourself from pain if you are, bleeding based on this. So we go from this, go all the way down, nailed it. There's our trade, runs on down to 45.5. That's the second leg of this. So that's a couple different alerts to, tell you what the market's doing. So the first one is going to be the alert service. So if you have alert service, great. If not, that's okay. You'll have to do your own TA. Second one is market cycle. This is basically just my musings and whatnot. If you have an active STP subscription, whether alerts or indicators or PSAR or whatever, you get automatic free access to all this. And then I do call out, I try to call out quality signals in here. So I nailed this one here, much like I nailed this one here, which is right here. Total 2 about to break all-time highs. This is on, so what is that? April 30th. Total 2 about to break all-time highs. Here it comes. Total 2 about to break all-time highs. Good for longs versus alts. This sitting at about 65%, and then boom, breaks through 65.44. Keeps going. Keeps on running, and then here we go. Give us a thumbs up if you took any alt longs today off the Total 2 alert, breaking all-time high. So that's a pretty good indication. Now that's in start of May. Flip back to the main chart and plot start of May. So there's the start of May. We broke our all-time high. The Total 2 market cap runs up another 32%, or call it 30%. You're still sitting 18% to the upside in the market cap, meaning that more money is flown into the top 125 altcoins, pushing the price higher. So that one, yet again, is a very quality alert as well. So you get that free with any STP subscription. So whether you're subscribed and you use it as one thing, but if you're not subscribed, you don't have access to it. So anyways, take that with a grain of salt. If you don't have any sort of subscription within STP, you will automatically be able to use this BTC signals bot here. I will say it's based on the hourly, so there are times where it may chop. This is a good signal. Let's just see if I can find an example of a chop signal. Chop would be something like this. So it flips short 57.7, and then when does it flip long? 56. Actually, that's still a pretty good one. But an example of a chop signal would be like back to back. So if you get a short, then a long, then a short, just as the market's kind of undeciding what it's going to do. You can use this for free. Anybody on our Discord, click the link in the description below to join our Discord. Now, on this note, what we're going to do is we're going to forward this or push the same signals to Telegram. We're going to start establishing a presence on Telegram as well. With this, if you can enter on trend change, these are good signals to trade with, especially when you look at the 4 hour. Same thing, right? The 4 hour has basically been short since 55. And then, here you are, 49. So 1 hour, 4 hour, come on over to the Discord, utilize this, read this, understand it, learn to enter on trend change only. Trend change would be this signal here. So it flips long to short. I enter short here or turn off long bots. Depends what you're doing. So that's pretty clear there. Market cycles coming in with any STP subscription. If you have that, great. Back to the hourly chart here, kind of unsure where we go here. I am noting, if you look on the hourly here, what was I seeing earlier? I was seeing wicks left and a higher bounce. So I think we'll hold here for a little bit, but still undecided if we see some more movement down. Now, the other thing you could look at is the cycle repeat chart, which is now sold out, changed its name, you know, bought out, yada, yada. Come on over here, click this, load this. This is causing a lot of FUD going on, showing a drop down to the 200-day moving average, showing a pop, printing a lower high, you know, right here, lower high, 50,000 on that run up, and then short down. So I am still staying short at this time. I would most likely have a stop loss at this time above this wick here at 51.4. This would be a free trade for anybody that watches this video. We'll see how I do. If it makes it sweet, if not, that's fine. You know, shorts have been tricky in the past, truthfully, because it's just been such a bull run. I did get faked out a little bit earlier, and then I think it was over here or something. I took a short and it didn't work out, cut it, but it was right near, yeah, it was right, I think it would have been, I think it was probably, well, I guess it doesn't matter where it was. It was somewhere in this range, and I was trying to short the top of the range with a tight stop. I got stopped out, so then I flipped long, and then I caught up the run, and then some made it back. So that's the kind of thing with, you know, trading against a trend of the market. Right now, you could say that you are still in a bull market. However, SAR has flipped short. So this will be my current trade. Will be, you know, probably placing a stop above here. So I could say stop, moving stop, or I'll say stop on short here, just while we're on video here, stop on short here, stop on short here. And then what I'll do is I'll try and build a short up to about that 51,000. And I might even just give this a little bit more room. Maybe I'll set a stop at 52K or something. Let's go with that 52K ceiling, and then from there I will look to cover anywhere below 48. And it also works good to place limit exit. So you can go flip on over to Binance. You can flip on over here, and you can just move myself here, limit exits, and you can place, you know, exits. So I could say 1.1 BTC I'm going to cover here, buy along at you know, 48,000 or something like that. If you have an active short position, that'll close that. So active short position here, close it with a long at limit down below 1-to-1, you'll be all good. Now you'll see here I'm still doing good. This account was roughly 24,000 the other day. It's still doing good. I have the bots on and off, you know, just depending on what I'm seeing out of the market. The main bag right now is LTC, and then this hot coin, which I'm just going to wait a little bit just to see what we get here. If we're expecting a little bit more downside, I'll add more aggressively on the next leg down. Otherwise, I'm not too worried. Can transfer funds over. I'm just going to come over here to click P&L analysis. If you're wondering, we're still doing good today. And as I said, like we do have some guys in here, guys and gals in here making some serious coin. I am, as of earlier, 11:39. I checked earlier about 12.50 or, you know, something like 12.25. Mass up $2,400. This is with long bots only, folks. Long bots only. We're doing it. We're killing it. What dip? That's right. Your lucky number. Shout out, buddy. $4,500 today. So doing very well. And I obviously shout out to anybody that's trading with us. I know there's a lot of people here making a lot of money, and we don't post daily for security reasons. So if anybody wants to post daily, thank you so much. If not, just keep trading in silence. We know you're making some good money. So we'll flip on back to here. I'm just going to go over here. Let's click last 90 days. Just to show you how I handled that dip. Do keep in note, Binance has added this cumulative BNB mark price and BTC mark price. So basically BTC per mark price is, I guess, up 5% or something. I'll have to do some digging on that. It looks like it's just tracking the valuations of the assets. So today on this marketplace account, 3 commas marketplace account did 247. Cumulative profit and loss 19,882, 121%, 0.87% in the last 90 days. So that is 121.87 divided by 90 days. That's 1.35% per day. That's running long bots only, and this past month has basically been a bloodbath, so we're still doing good. Now, when you come back here, you see there's a couple. This day I cut LTC at a loss. This would have been right after the 17th dip. I did add a little bit of funds there just to DCA some positions and then get them out and then retreat the funds after it's out. This just come out of a spot account. So anytime you do that, it'll basically screw up your returns because I was nearly encroaching 130%, and then it just bumps it back down because you've added those funds. So, you know, looking at this, you can see I'm still doing good. Things are still doing okay. Drawdown is at a minimum. We're still doing some good money. Now, that's how I handle the bots. I'm handling them fine. I know when to turn them on and off. But what you can do is, if you are in our Discord, just a quick and easy way to do this is utilize the 1 hour signals bot to be able to turn them on and off. So if you turn off your shorts with a long signal, do the opposite with a short signal. So you get this signal on the 10th, 57,000. Click over onto Telegram, do something like this, pull on up your Telegram, go like this, and then go /help. And then it'll run it down, stop all long bots, boom, stop all long bots, and you're good. So obviously I don't have any enabled long bots at this moment, but that's what you can do. You can also download the Telegram app, link it up via 3 commas, and do this on the fly. Now, for those of you that have access to Telegram and Discord, it's a manual process because you're physically looking to utilize this. I will be pushing these same signals over to Telegram. If you can find some sort of way to link them up, go for it. All it would take was just, you know, a forwarding service from, you know, a cell signal over to your webhook on the bot, which would be this one, which would be stop all long bots on the account. So a short signal comes in, pings this, stops all long bots on the account. And keep in mind, this is account level. So if this is the futures account, I need 1 alert for that, or 1 code of this. If I'm trading on another futures account, I need a second condition, which is different. Same with spot, same with margin, everything like that. I kind of wish that they just had 1 overall account level shutdown, but they don't have that yet, which is what it is. And then obviously, if you are going to stop the long bots with the short, you need a long alert to turn them back on. So now what we'll do next is we'll one-up you with that one. We'll go over to the chart here. So V2 is the same as, well, similar to V3 SAR in retrospect, that you load the chart and it's just displaying this chart. The difference between V2 and V3 is going to be V3. I don't even think I have it open. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have it open. V3 has a high time frame filter, so you're able to trade on the 1 minute while utilizing the signals and RSI filter from the higher time frame chart, which could be the 15, the 30 minute, the hourly, whatever you choose. So those of you that are on the Discord with the SAR subscription, what you could do is you come on over here. If you don't have V2 and you want to just do it simply, and you don't have to deal with HTF filtering and stuff, just come on over and push simple alerts like this, which would be this. So I would come over here. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to go long alert once per bar close, and I'm gonna come back to here to 3 commas. Start all long bots on the account. Come back to here, and I'm gonna do this. So this is the 1 hour long alert. Start all long bots, and then I click save. And then that's just going to do it automatically for me. And then same thing for the stop all long bots. Click this guy. I would click create on this one. It's going to pop up right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but it's going to be short. And then come on over here. This one's I'm going to title it the same because I want to keep the same. So 1 hour short alert. Stop all long bots. Yeah. And then I click create on that. So that's going to automate the process for any new traders, or if you're sleeping, or anybody that is very new or unsure on it. So, and if you're very new to this and unsure about futures, you can also trade on spot, because we are actually doing some good returns on spot. Same with margin. If I pull out margin, just doing some small things on margin here. Last 1 month, 35% in BTC, 7% in Tether. And the margin, the spot account will be about the same. Yesterday did about 1% in Tether. And that's mainly taking profit, trading USDT longs versus quality alts, taking profit as alts, because I plan to, long story short, is hold all these altcoins and then come on over here in the future and then go on over to CoinM futures and then just mainly run longs only with, very low BOs and SOs, high liquidation prices. Don't even want to see a liquidation price, but longs only against quality alts, or long and short, low risk, and then just, manage them. So we'll see what I do there. But back to this. So that's 1 hour short and long alerts. As I said, we'll be pushing those over to Telegram. It'll be great that if you could sign up for Telegram, join up to our STP Telegram community as well. I'll post a link in the description below. We'll try and grow a community over there as well. Mainly we're on Discord, but there is a lot of people on Telegram that could use these sort of alerts for trading. Now, the one thing that I want to show here, I just move myself and I'm going to scroll in. So this is going to be a long trend. Your long bots are going to be on in here, but if you're an advanced trader, you can establish that I can run bots here. So it'll be up to you to turn the bots on and off. So if you choose to decide to use the 1 hour start and stops, yes, you're going to miss some trades. So you'll miss some of these, you'll miss a little bit of this, you'll miss a little bit of that, and then you'll miss this run up here. But the end of the day, what do you, so you miss the run ups, but you're also missing the rug pulls on the long bots, right? So this is 1 hour stops. If you actually plot this, you would have been stopping your trades yesterday at about 10 o'clock at about 54,000 or something, 54 and change. You can also, you could use futures chart, you could use ETH chart. It's kind of going to be up to what you want to set up. If you actually look at the ETH chart, it pretty much mimics total too, right? So if the alts are moving, it's mainly because ETH has ignited a run. Whereas if you compare yet again with BTC USDT, Bitcoin is just sitting here and chopping realistically, whereas ETH igniting a run, an 87% run, and then dragging the alts with it up approximately 41%. So either or, realistically, if BTC or ETH dump, the whole market is going to dump anyways. But if ETH runs, the alts might run too. So I would probably say if you're trading alt heavy, look to utilize ETH as a start stop. Whereas if you're just kind of more of a BTC maximalist, utilize BTC alerts. But so that would basically be the gist of that. I'll just reload it and then come back to here. So you would be, as an example here, so your short alert fires here, turns off your long bots. You avoid all of this. Your long alert comes in here, turns long bots on. And also keep in mind, these are fail safe. So each one of these short signals is going to push an alert back to 3 commas to stop the bots. So quite often, if you utilize Telegram and let's say it's still a short trend, but you see a little micro run, if you trigger the bots to entry, and then we're able to, or were to forget to turn them off, the next short signal will come in and then turn them off anyways, right? So you get the drift there, and then you catch this long run up here, short signal turns bots off for a little bit, you get that out with DCA, long up to here, and then you get some shorts out there, so you're not trading much in here. As I kind of pointed out earlier, you do miss some of this runs here because it is based on an hourly signal, right? So it is going to be a little bit delayed. You do miss some of this, whereas trading 1 minute and 15 minute alone will take more signals, but it may take a little bit more intervention, right? And so the point of bots is you don't want intervention. You just want to try and automate it. You can automate it using utilizing this. So that works good. And then you've got shorts here. You miss some of this. It's fine. And then basically, you're long through the majority of this run up. Long again, no longs here, no longs here, no longs here. This is just BTC. So do as I say, not as I do. I don't really use these. I just manually check BTC signals bot on the daily. So I see what it's doing, and then I just manually TA the markets and then see, okay, like what am I doing here? So for an instance today, we caught this wick down yesterday. I ripped longs here, right? And then I second alerted market cycle short at 3:54 my time. Prints another leg down, is what it is right here. Ripped longs over here, and then I've taken some longs here today. And as you can see, yes, I still have, sorry, I'm on USDT. I need to go to USDT. I still have some longs in play because I turned them on earlier. But as you can see, we're still closing trades and we're doing fine here. We should be okay with some of this stuff. I'm not too worried about it. But truthfully, if you wanted to automate this to the next level, utilize the 1 hour start and stops, and then that way you can trend trade at all times. Now, let me come on over to here and let's check this out. I want to just load this one here. We were on call earlier and doing a little bit of discovery, was helping out some of the Black Sheep Telegram group into how to trade safely. Now, keep in mind, we are coming out with the version 4, and that's coming out pretty soon. We're diving into settings per pair and stuff like that. So we're going to make some great advancements on that one because it has bullish and bearish RSI and divergences on it. So it will avoid more tops. This is what we found out earlier today. If you want to actually trade very safe, and let's say you're a very conservative trader, you can set your high time frame RSI buy max to 55 and 45, and then from there you should be able to flip based on that hourly signal while still running short bots. Because if I look at FTM here, these are all great shorts. This is good longs. This is an okay long. However, with 50% retrace scale, it needs to get out here or there. And then this will be fine. That's in the chop. That's all good. That short's good. This one might need to DCA out. Same with those. You kind of have to scroll in and see. Yeah, so that would need to DCA out here just as an example. But the overall overview of this is I don't know exactly what it's going to take on this. Other than the 1 hour trend alert. So what we might do in the future for everyone, just to make it easier, and is what we were planning on doing, is making V4 two versions. So you got one conservative version that's going to have the lower high time frame filter with a medium high time filter and then a higher time frame filter. So you could trade on the 1 minute with the 15-minute micro trend for entry, but then use the macro of the 1 hour or the 4 hour for trend, right? It would save users the step of this, just as an example. But so for anybody watching this, and if you have the indicator, definitely do take a look and see what you figure out. See if you like it. 55 buy max 45. So what we're doing, planning on that is you're literally just trading the chop. You're limiting your risk, and then you're also just trying to trade aggressively in the chop and then avoid any sort of reversal area like a bottom here or a top. Now this is RSI 15, so this matches the indicator. So this is RSI 15, length 14, which is the same as this. So I've got RSI high time frame 15, I've got high time frame RSI 14, and then I've actually set my buy max at 55 and 45 here. So what that means is I come on over to here, I've got 55 and I've got 45 as the upper bands. So for the short-sided, I'm only allowed to take shorts when I'm above 45 RSI. And then for longs, it's inverse. I'm only allowed to long when I'm below 55. So this is above 55, so I cut all longs here, but it's going to be one candle after. So as soon as this ticks up on the 1 minute, it's one candle after, just so everyone's aware. Because if I scroll in here, let's just scroll in just so I can show you. So where do I get longs? I get a long here. I'm below. And then there it ticks up. And so I'm still throwing, but I have to print a little bit and then I cut out. So this is just, there's a little bit of a delay in there, but then it cuts most of that out. So I guess when we're looking at that right here for candle prints, yeah, so I'm 2 candles or 3 candles, but still, that's just due to RSI slippage and the way it's calculated. So there will be a little bit of a delay in that. However, it's going to help you out when, you know, when the market's rapidly moving, because you want to avoid these reversal areas. Now, keep in mind, you know, you don't want to be shorting here. You don't want to be longing here. The only downfall with it is you do miss some of these run-ups here. So version 4 is going to solve a lot of that, because it is going to allow you to still take longs in these run-ups, and it is going to rely more on the divergences at the tops and the bottoms versus RSI, because RSI alone it's a strong indicator, but as you could see, there are still some of these trades that would still need a little bit of DCAing out, right? So, and for anybody that's aware, if I come back to DCA bot and I rip on over to, let's go to this guy here. That was an LTC loss that I've got. Close that one in loss. I've got these 2 bots running. So these are running, just testing out some things, long and short, you know, same thing. Just trying to get back to the old ways of how can we trade long and short, same accounts, how can we mitigate risk and trade safely. So I haven't really funded this one all that much. I haven't really made all that much on it. However, it's been running for, you know, a couple days here, and we've closed 23 trades on short side, and we've also closed 24 trades on long side, which is pretty good. So, and as you can see today, it's still getting signals. However, I had my long bots off. So that's just the hourly overall trend signal coming back in at you. So for anybody that's in the Discord and needs any help with any of this, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. Run back to FTM chart. Take a look at 55.45. If you're on the 3 commas marketplace, what you can do is just come back to the Discord and sorry, just moving some things over. Utilize the 1 hour signals bot for long and short. Trend flip your bots based on that. You can come on over to here and then do notification settings and then go all messages. And then that way it'll push it to your phone. If you have Discord on your phone, you'll still be able to utilize these messages and then go back to that Telegram, you know, 1-click/help, stop all bots, long or short or whatever, right? Now, for the 3 commas marketplace users, for Marketplace 200, we will be upgrading this to the newer version in the future here. Please be patient. Yes, we will be adding probably a few more pairs to it. But in the first time, we need to get some of the newer versions out. So yes, we understand it is pricey. I did see the comment in chat earlier that, yeah, it's $147 a month, and it's pricey. But truthfully, we probably will only add a couple more pairs, maybe max it out at 30, because $147 to the indicator price isn't that much more money. When even just marketplace, well, this is the marketplace account here, 25,305, today 1017, and we've closed a few trades since 25,584. So you could see its growth based on 3 commas marketplace. Other than I have added a few pairs on top of that. This is the basis of it. If you look since inception, last 90 days, we're looking good. So 147 is not really all that much to be paying, because when you're running decent, you know, you're making that sub fee on 20K, 15K, you're making that in 1 day. So I know everyone wants everything cheap, but you also got to understand our time is not cheap either. And we're trying to improve the service, which is working on V4, improving the long to short ratio so that we can maybe actually trade long and short again, regardless, and then utilize some sort of higher time frame, implement a medium time frame for safe and conservative users. And then meanwhile, we also have some other large things coming, which would involve a basic replacement to 3 commas, which will be built on referrals. So everybody's going to love that one. Stay tuned to that and stay tuned to the channel for it. So other than that, I'm going to sign off on this video here. The other thing I would just recommend is if you are still unsure about how to set any of this stuff up, just ping me in Discord or watch this replay. Maybe I make a, if you need me to make another cut and dried video of just how to do the trend change signals, I can. Always here to help. If not, you can also purchase a coaching session on our website, and it'll either be done by myself or one of the mods. And then lastly, if you come on over into here, if you have made some good profits and you've been helped out by any of our mods in here, please don't hesitate to tip them. Even throw them 50, 100 bucks here and there. It helps, and they're very grateful for it. And they're also very helpful too. So if this has helped any of you guys, please definitely do not hesitate to tip. Thank you for coming on to our streams. Thank you for watching all of our videos. Thank you for the support. Wishing you all the best, and please continue to trade safe and be safe wherever you are in the world. And we will catch you on the next video. Todd here signing.